This story is for you, if you are feeling all the bad things in the world are happening to you. Once upon a time in ancient India, when Buddha was alive, there lived a young woman named Kisa Gotami. She was well known for her beauty and charm. Her life was full of joy, and recently, she became a mother to an adorable son. She adored her newborn son, and she felt like she was the luckiest woman in the world. She felt like she had everything she could ever imagine in her life. Haven't we felt the same in our lives at least once, for one reason or another? However, her joy didn't last forever. One day, her baby fell ill and died, leaving her in a miserable life. Overnight, her happiest life turned into a dark misery. After losing her greatest wealth, she became desperate and began traversing the streets, asking anyone she encountered for help to bring her child back. An old man directed her to see the Buddha. After listening carefully to Kisa Gotami's story, Buddha told her that there was a way to bring her son back from death. But the ritual requires one ingredient. That ingredient was one mustard seed from a home where no one has ever died. Kisa Gotami desperately went from home to home, starting from poorest sheds to wealthy palaces, looking for the missing ingredient. But she couldn't find any home or a family that hadn't gone through the pain of the death of a family member. After spending a lot of non-fruitful hours and days, Kisa Gotami realized that there is no house or person who hasn't gone through the pain that she is going through. She realized that death and suffering is an inherent part of the life. She realized that bad things happen to everyone regardless of social status, age, gender, or economic background. She returned to the Buddha to share her realization. The Buddha gently comforted her, saying, "Death is a natural part of life. It comes to all beings. What you need to understand is the impermanence of life and the importance of letting go." It's said that realizing this simple yet powerful truth led her to the first stage of enlightenment and eventually became an arhat. So, what can we learn from this story? You may be feeling that all the bad things in the world are happening to you. You may be feeling that way because you lost a loved one, or you got betrayed by someone, faced financial loss, or perhaps even experienced other challenging life circumstances. But realize that you are not alone. It's not just happening to you. Every single living being, not just humans, is going through some kind of suffering. Even the happiest and wealthiest person you could imagine at this moment is going through a lot of hardship that you or I can't imagine unless we were to go through similar circumstances. Realize that no one can remain in a state of happiness eternally. And the opposite is true too. No one can remain in a state of suffering eternally. Life is a dance between ups and downs. If you don't expect life to be eternally happy, or the moment you stop labeling your feelings as either happy or distressing, or as good or bad, you will start enjoying your life. And finally, if you focus on the pain, you will start to suffer. If you focus on the lesson, you will grow. If you are going through a difficult time or have gone through one, please share your experience in the comment section below, so someone else will know they are not alone. Let's all get through this together. If you would like to learn more about the dance of emotions in our life, check the link in the description. If you like the story, give it a thumbs up, share it with friends who might find it useful, and subscribe for similar content.